Thank you for joining us for this look at the best original reporting from KPBS News this week. I'm Maya Trabulsi. Coming up, the future of the OB Pier, why it might be time to tear down and rebuild the Ocean Beach landmark. San Diego's first Black Arts and Culture District is coming alive. See what's new in Encanto since getting that official declaration. And exercising the right to vote. In her role as Secretary of State, San Diego's Shirley works to include more young people in our democracy. And we start with something that won't solve San Diego's housing crisis, but it will help get more people off of the street. KPBS health reporter Matt Hoffman recently got a tour of the city's newest shelter. He shows us the work that goes into making it happen from setup to opening day.
This unassuming tent structure in the back lot of the county health complex is where the city and county's newest homeless shelter is. The layout of this shelter is very similar to other ones in the city of San Diego. This one has 150 beds. You can see these bunk beds laid out all about, but this one's a little bit different. It's going to have 24-hour intakes.
With the goal of having this be a transition, someone comes in, they get help, they get assistance, we find them a placement, we free up a bed for somebody else to come in.
Supervisor Nathan Fletcher says the city is paying for the shelter's operation while the county is providing the location and contracting with Vista Hill for on-site mental health services.
We know that no one shelter is going to solve every problem that we face, but it's another step in the right direction.
With 150 beds, San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria says the city's total shelter capacity is now around 1,600 beds. He says more temporary housing options are coming, including non-congregate spaces.
We know that our throughput currently is not sufficient to meet the incoming flow of people who are becoming homeless, but I'm undeterred, and while I'm as frustrated as every other San Diegan, I choose to channel that frustration to solutions like this one, not to throw my hands up and suggest that there's no solution to this. There are. It's more housing with services.
Gloria says the Midway community has been frustrated with an increasing number of unsheltered residents. The nonprofit Alpha Project has been tapped to run this new shelter. They operate two similar-sized shelters downtown, but this is the only large one outside of the downtown core.
My expectation is going to go well. We don't call these shelters. I know everybody else calls them shelters. We call them communities because they are.
Alpha Project CEO Bob McElroy also runs a smaller shelter just down the street on Sports Arena Boulevard. He's been doing outreach in the Midway area, getting ready for Monday's opening.
We already know who most of our folks are out there. They know that they're coming in, and we're going to go out and literally find them and pick them up on Mondays and start welcoming people in. They've got hygiene packs. This is their rack. That's their storage.
Couples and pets will be allowed at the Midway shelter. The structure is being provided by the Lucky Duck Foundation. It's costing the city $4.8 million to keep open through next June. Matt Hoffman, KPBS News.
Yes, it's opening day, so it's going to be a lot of hustle and bustle, you know what I mean?
It's the morning of the Midway shelter opening, and Alpha Project outreach specialist Robert McKinney is heading out with his partner Elizabeth. They've been talking with local unsheltered residents and have a list of who they plan to bring in.
Hey, what's going on with Jack? How you been, man?
Part of McKinney's job is helping to process some of the shelter's first residents.
So in the past 3 years, how many times do you think you've been homeless?
This new shelter is for men and women, and it has on-site mental health services. Its 150 beds will not all be filled right away. On the shelter's first day of operation, just 15 residents were allowed in, and that means a few of McKinney's clients, like Sandy, have to wait.
Here's the deal. It's kind of bad news, how good news as well.
Oh, what's bad news?
They only allowed us to bring 15 people in today.
I don't get it. All right.
But that means tomorrow we'll be first thing here to have you in there tomorrow.
McKinney says it's never easy to tell people no, even if it's only temporary.
It's disappointing not letting them know that we weren't able to provide that service for them, you know what I mean? Especially like when you're taking somebody to the top of the hill, just like kicking them off like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And that experience, man, it hurts. It's heartfelt. But we also want to let them know at the same time, we're still here for you. I mean, it may not be today, but tomorrow we'll make sure we try our best. Here you go, Sandra. That should hold you. That's a pretty girl. That's a girl.
The Midway shelter is accepting pets and couples, so when a space does open up, Sandra will be able to bring her furry friend along with her. McKinney says not everyone living on the streets is interested in these temporary shelters. Some would rather just wait to get a housing placement.
They might not want it today, but you never know what next week might come. You know what I mean? Some will let them know there's no pressure. I mean, they have to want it themselves. How you doing? This Rob, man. Hey, that gentleman at the gate right now, he's cleared for a bed there. He's already on the list and cleared for a bed there.
McKinney hasn't been homeless himself, but when he was younger, he lived couch to couch for a time. For him, this job is all about helping people.
Sometimes I see people months and months or years, it's like, Alpha Project saved my life. You know what I mean? Just hearing that is good enough for me.
The shelter is able to accommodate intakes 24 hours a day, pending bed availability. Matt Hoffman, KPBS News.
Many of the people who keep California's farms in business are watching Governor Gavin Newsom this weekend. He has yet to sign a bill that would make it easier for farm workers to participate in a union. Kitty Alvarado spoke to one of those workers who is holding vigil in Sacramento and a local farm owner who isn't sold on the proposed law.
Farm worker Xochitl Nunes proudly documents the last mile of her 335-mile journey. She leads a chant and procession of thousands towards the Capitol in Sacramento on August 26th. She walks in lockstep with labor leader Dolores Huerta, the very icon who coined the battle cry, Si se puede. Nunes says she made the 24-day pilgrimage in the sweltering heat to get Governor Gavin Newsom to sign AB 2183. But he didn't sign it, and now she and a few farm workers remain at the Capitol, holding vigil in hopes the governor will change his mind.
El próximo paso para mí va a ser una huelga de hambre.
She says, the next step for me is a hunger strike, because he doesn't come out and say anything. If we're essential like he says we are, prove it. Nunes says she's angry that while the farm workers waited for their bill to be signed, the governor signed other legislation to protect fast food workers.
Look, they're just asking for a safe way to vote for a union.
That's Lorena Gonzalez Fletcher with the California Labor Federation. She and her husband, San Diego County Board Supervisor Nathan Fletcher, walked with the farm workers for 35 miles. She says the bill is important because farm workers are in a far more vulnerable position than others who try to unionize.
When a boss wants to retaliate, they often deport these workers. It's not just about losing the potential losing one's job, but it's about being deported and losing your livelihood. So what they're asking for is a safe, secret way by which they can vote in a union election and their boss doesn't know.
We, the farmers, agree with 3 governors now that have vetoed this same bill, saying that the current laws already in place are adequate.
Al Staley is the owner of Staley Grove Management and is on the board of directors of the San Diego Farm Bureau. He grows avocados, grapes, and tangos on his farm in Valley Center. He has 30 employees.
I've been in business over 40 years, and some of my employees have been with me that long. I don't think any employer is going to let a good employee go because he or she approached him for a raise or different hours or something like that. We're in an era of compromise.
Staley says this bill takes away the rights of farmers.
We, the farmers, don't want to erode our private property rights by having to give access to the unions to the property, nor do we want to give up our free speech rights to be able to talk with our employees about any union organization.
And he says it would also lead to pressure on farm workers.
The mail-in ballot or the card check delivered by union organizers is just a formula for intimidation and arm twisting.
Those arguments don't make sense to Nunes, who has few moments of rest between vigils at the Capitol. And even then, she's praying and pleading with the governor.
Por favor, se lo pido de todo corazón.
It's there in brief moments, she says, she allows herself to dream about what the passage of the bill would mean for families like hers, and the legacy left by her hero, Cesar Chavez, fuels her to fight on.
Ese es el legado que a mí me dejó César Chávez, que se pelea hasta con el alma y con la vida si es necesario.
That's the legacy Cesar Chavez left me, she says, that you fight with your soul and your life if necessary. Kitty Alvarado, KPBS News.
The Ocean Beach Pier reopened this summer after months of closure for repairs, and now its long-term future is in doubt. KPBS reporter Jacob Ayer says the local landmark might have to be torn down and then fully rebuilt.
OB Pier first opened in July 1966, and now, over 50 years later, it may get a full makeover. The initial steps to rebuild Ocean Beach Pier started today, with the city exploring cost and reconstruction options.
There have been some studies done that have shown that the pier is essentially at the end of its serviceable life.
President of the Ocean Beach Town Council, Corey Bruins, says the pier recently reopened after repairs following storm damage. This isn't the first time that's happened.
Over the past couple of years recently, really kind of the past 5, as the king tides come in seasonally, it's really battering away at the end of the pier, and so the city's been doing a lot of emergency repairs for a while.
Lindsay Pope comes to the pier with her family almost every day. She told KPBS she wouldn't mind a full rebuild to ensure everyone's safety.
I mean, it would just change our walk a little bit every morning. Just change our routine a little bit. We'd be sad to see it go for a little bit, but we'd look forward to it being back, that's for sure.
The original pier was built for fishing, but the new design will include more uses. Over $8 million in state grants has already been set aside for the rebuild. Bruins told KPBS the total cost will be much higher.
On the very low end, 60 to 80 million, could be upwards of 100 million. Also, construction costs are in flux and rising all the time. I imagine by the time that we break ground on a new pier, it'll be a couple of years at least.
Bruins says the city is looking for the community's input on the project through a pier task force. The Active Transportation and Infrastructure Committee approved the agenda item today, and it'll move forward to the San Diego City Council to be heard sometime in the coming months. Jacob Ayer, KPBS News.
A couple of years after a surge in pet adoption during the pandemic, local shelters are filling back up. The San Diego Humane Society says it has hundreds of dogs that need a forever home, especially older dogs. KPBS reporter John Carroll shows us how the Humane Society is trying to make it easier to connect animals with their new families.
The San Diego Humane Society has a space problem, as in much less space than usual to care for hundreds of adult dogs.
We have probably twice the number of dogs staying longer than they've ever stayed before.
Shake.
So now through Sunday, adoption fees are being waived on all dogs 7 months old and up. If you've been to Humane Society headquarters on Gaines Street, you probably won't recognize this space. This is where the lobby was, and this area was also home to space for animals. It's being renovated, making space to house adult dogs especially challenging.
We have to, quote-unquote, double up on 2 sides of a dog run to make sure that those dogs have space, each of them, whereas we'd normally want to give them both sides so that they can have a better experience while they're at the shelter.
We're looking to adopt a doggy for him.
Ivy, too, and her husband think it's time to bring a dog into their lives, but as she said, this pooch is mainly for little Mateo.
We want to get something that he can grow up with, kind of play with.
For the twos, that means a puppy. Fees are not waived on puppies or any other animals here. But if you're interested in an adult dog, the Humane Society wants you to know every animal here is spayed or neutered and they're microchipped. And they're here for you even after adoption with training, food, and medical care.
And we just opened up a brand new medical service, so if people do need help and they can't afford medical care for their dogs or cats or rabbits or anybody, we want to be here for them as well.
The medical clinic is mobile 2 days a week and at the Gaines Street location for another 2. Information on that and everything else you need to know is on the Humane Society's website sdhumane.org. In the Humane Society's central courtyard, there are some words of wisdom attributed to Mahatma Gandhi. The greatness of a nation and its moral progress can be judged by the way its animals are treated. So if you've been thinking about bringing a dog into your life, there's never been a better time to treat one to its forever home. John Carroll, KPBS News.
And that story and all of our local reporting can be watched anytime at the KPBS YouTube page. We also have episodes of some of our original programming, like Crossing South and Ken Kramer's About San Diego. And you can live stream KPBS Evening Edition weeknights at 5. Here are some of the most read stories this week at kpbs.org. Updated COVID-19 booster shots are now available. Our story includes details on where to find them around San Diego. Vista High School cancels its football games this weekend as it looks into misconduct and abuse allegations involving players. And San Diego's newest rhino is thriving. Researchers tell us how the new addition is part of a plan to help save other rhino species. We're now in Hispanic Heritage Month and celebrating the contributions Latinos have made to our communities. Some of that is in the form of murals that are popping up all over San Diego. Kitty Alvarado met the artists who are creating these colorful tributes.
With a shake of a can and push of a button, Paul Jimenez creates magic in lifelike murals. He's half of the team that makes up Ground Floor Murals. On this day, he and his partner, Sina Detona, are painting a mural for the animal shelter in Chula Vista. But their work can be seen throughout San Diego and feature the city's sports legends. It all started with Tony Gwynn.
Everyone was really pretty upset and down, and there was a lot of tension in the air in San Diego due to the pandemic and COVID. It was just mid-pandemic. And I put out there, hey, I want to paint Tony Gwynn somewhere. If anybody has a wall, I'll do it for the cost of supplies.
Halfway through the project, the big leagues called.
The Padres contacted us. All of San Diego was starting to post it. It was all over the news. And that was just like kind of how we introduced ourselves to San Diego.
But what made that mural special for him is that it brought the community together during a dark time.
And so that was really important to me to really bring the city together when I felt like we were all kind of torn apart and down in the dumps.
And that community is what always fuels his passion.
For me, one of the greatest things ever is when we get tagged by our fans or our supporters, and it's always the image of the whole family that's in front of the mural. It's always like the image of the little kids that are looking up at it, because I remember being that little kid and seeing murals and being so inspired.
He says it's important for everyone to find themselves reflected in the art they see around them, and he feels blessed. He found inspiration in his diverse community.
The influence of Chicano Park was huge for me. That was the first time that I ever really felt very proud to be this skin color, very proud to be Mexican, very proud to be from San Diego, and knowing that this whole park is dedicated to my people.
And his people are always close by. His nana, Paola Chavez, happened to stop by with his aunt while he was painting this one.
She
says, I can't even imagine. She says she visits every single one of your murals.
She does, yeah.
And she says she is just, I can't even imagine that God gave him the intelligence and the capacity to paint something like this. She says she's beyond proud of you. What does it make you feel when she says that about you?
It makes me feel like I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing.
In just 2 short years, sports stars give this duo shout-outs, and the mayor of Chula Vista stops by to check on the progress of their latest mural.
Yes, he's in high demand, and we're really proud of him.
Jimenez wants little kids who look like him to dream big.
Anything is possible. I truly, truly believe it.
Kitty Alvarado, KPBS News.
What a great story. And murals are just some of the art that you'll find in the newly designated San Diego Black Arts Culture District. You can find it in the southeast San Diego neighborhood of Encanto. Jacob Ayer tells us what the designation means for the community.
Walk into the world-famous Imperial Barbershop, and you'll find it chock full of paintings, photographs, and artifacts that pay homage to Black history in San Diego and beyond. The shop sits in the heart of the recently designated Black Arts and Culture District in Encanto.
We're wanting this community to actually grow, and grow, it means art is the foundation of most growth.
Tau Baraka is the shop's owner, and the art isn't just inside. Its back parking lot features some of the district's largest art pieces to date.
We actually have had artists come out here to paint certain art about, you know, our expression of where we at mentally and culturally. So what you see right here is basically a whole thing of just different artists that come out from Southeast San Diego that's very, very talented.
Art in the district comes in all shapes, sizes, and colors, says local artist Kim Phillips P.
So I've painted a number of murals on this street and in surrounding communities.
She was overjoyed when the district became official.
I was crying, tears of joy, of course, and the reason why is just because we see in other communities, like you go to Chicano Park, you immediately know where you are. You feel the sense of culture, you feel the sense of pride, and so that is something that I've always felt we deserve and that we need.
The new cultural district covers 8 blocks along Imperial Avenue, including Marie Whitman Memorial Park. That same part of town once hosted summertime street fairs.
Vendors from one end to the other, headliner, bands, and just everybody would come out here in this wonderful weather in America's favorite city and just enjoy each other. This park became the staple of that, and we want to bring that back.
That's Dahan Blevins, CEO of the nonprofit arts organization Urban Warriors. He says San Diego used to be known as Harlem of the West, and he hopes it'll soon be that again.
So if we don't do this on purpose, create an epicenter to where people can come in a common ground and see people who look like them, see hair that looks like this, hear music that speaks of us, you can kind of forget who you are.
The Arts District is part of San Diego City Council District 4, represented by Councilmember Monica Montgomery Stepp.
We're talking about preserving history. This is the district that historically has housed the African American community in San Diego. This is the district that experienced the redlining. This is the district where we formed community.
The designation means funding to improve storefronts, enhance landscaping, and support small Black-owned businesses, as well as adding freeway signage. Grant funding will be overseen by the San Diego African American Museum of Fine Arts, which is forming an advisory council to get community input. Gaidi Finney is the museum's executive director.
A lot of times when people come to San Diego, they wonder where the Black community is. I mean, many people have that problem. So having an area that we designate and we develop gives us that designation for people to have, be proud of the area.
Finney says the district will launch a website for the advisory board in the next 2 weeks. Phillips P. plans to provide her voice and vision for the district's evolution.
A little bit of everything from storefront improvement. I'd like to see infrastructure changes as far as driving down Imperial, beautification when it comes to just the landscaping, trees, definitely more murals, but we just want to see love poured into the area.
Back at the world-famous Imperial Barbershop, Baraka says he's already starting to see the community's economic growth and is looking forward to the healing that this designation can bring.
You have to have a culture to build a community, or it will always be a hood, so the cultural part of it has to come, whether it's art, whether it's sports, whether it has to be something there that people can grab a hold to. And I believe art is like the universal message for bringing people together.
Right now, art is bringing people together at Marie Whitman Memorial Park on the last weekend of each month. The park will be one of the first places in the district to see upgrades. Jacob Ayer, KPBS News.
We're now less than 2 months from the general election, and work continues to get people registered to vote. KPBS education reporter MG Perez visited a college campus in the South Bay, where California's Secretary of State is trying to get young people to use their political voice.
This is democracy in action. The setup for day 3 of a voter registration drive here on the campus of Southwestern College. It's sponsored by the Associated Student Organization. Leonardo Venegas is the ASO president.
The ASO was making sure that Southwestern College as a whole had a bigger voice in the community. Of course, we're very involved. We are the community. After all, we are a community college. But I felt like since the pandemic, we really haven't been having a voice.
It's the only way you're really going to be heard effectively is to vote. When you don't vote, you give up your power.
As Secretary of State, Dr. Shirley Weber is responsible for protecting the integrity of 22 million votes in California. She is the first African American to hold that position, and she has led the way to registering 900,000 college-age voters this year alone. Southwestern College is her latest stop on a campus tour to get even more voters.
This is your moment. Where's your courage? Where's your courage to stand up and fight? Where's your courage to get out there and register people to vote? Where's your courage to defend the democracy, the right of all of us to have a right to vote?
Students here at Southwestern College are serious about their political voice. Secretary Weber's appearance marks the end of a week of heavy hitters who came to campus to listen to what students have to say. These pictures capture moments with San Diego Representative Sarah Jacobs Wednesday, as students were willing to stand in the blistering heat for the chance to be heard by the U.S. Congresswoman. Yesterday, Juan Vargas, representative of the 51st U.S. District, visited a Southwestern College classroom and met with students one-on-one. Over the past 3 days, more than 50 students here have become newly registered voters.
The most important tool we have is voting. Yes, using your First Amendment to go out and protest is a very influential part of it, but activism without voting, they have to complement each other.
Secretary Weber remains committed to the U.S. democracy, despite its challenges in the past few years.
Our democracy becomes weakened by people's negative comments about it's not real, it doesn't work, it doesn't, all those kinds of things. But it has survived all of these years through the difficult challenges that it's faced, and it's really the best system we have.
This is democracy in action. MG Perez, KPBS News.
And you can rely on KPBS News to help you prepare for the election and study the issues. Click on the Voter Hub link in our homepage to find all of our stories along with important dates and voting locations. It's also available in Spanish at kpbs.org. And we hope that you enjoyed this look at KPBS News this week. I'm Maya Trabulsi. Thanks for joining us.